Can anyone sing? Can anyone be a singer? Or can anyone be a music artist? I'm actually here to tell you that singers are only singers because they have the guts to be one. You heard me right. Singers are only singers because they have the guts to be one. Well, what about natural talent? I was told that, once born a singer, always a singer. If you weren't born with it, you don't have the natural ability. It's just not true. Not only is it not true, I want to share some things with you. I started out as a guitar player. I was never a singer. In fact, the only reason I sang was to have something to get me in between my guitar solos. I actually didn't even take my voice seriously until I was 19 years old. And my highest note was an F sharp, right? I was known to sing an occasional A, but oh! An A. Oh! It was like the highest note I could sing. Well, today, because I've learned so much about the voice and I've studied from some of the greatest vocal teachers this world has to offer, right? My range, I was told I was a baritone and I should never try to sing beyond a F sharp or a G below middle C. If I had believed that, I wouldn't be here where I am today. I wouldn't be here with the range that I have today if I believed what people told me about my voice. True story. So, was I born with a natural talent? Sure, Ken, it's easy for you. You were just born with a natural gift. I was born with some gift. I was like you. You're born with some gift. Some people, I just have, I couldn't sing to save my life. Well, there are those people out there, and they can sing too if they really want to put their minds to it. But let me say this. We talked about great singers and, can anyone be a singer? I didn't say anyone could be Mariah Carey or anyone can be Whitney Houston or anyone could be Aretha Franklin or Christina Aguilera or Etta James or whomever. I am saying that, yes, and by the way, how many Aretha Franklins and Christina Aguileras and, Etta Jameses are there in the world, right? They're in the top 10, right? So, but below that, anything below that, do you have the ability to apply yourself with the passion and the discipline of what it takes to be a singer or a music artist? And the answer would be yes. If you really want to set your mind to it, you can do it. I would like to talk about a couple of some of the greatest artists of all time. In fact, I'd like to start out talking a little bit. And by the way, there's lots of styles of singing. There's, you could do like an R&B kind of thing, or an Usher, or Neo, or Chris Cornell, or Miles Kennedy, or Daughtry, or Brent Smith, or there's lots of different styles of singing and lots of different ways of presenting your artistry. But I want to talk about a guy named Bob Dylan, and Bob Dylan probably has affected more lives, more artists than any artist alive. I kid you not. If you Google his name and say, how many, who has covered songs by Bob Dylan, it's going to blow your mind. Now, Bob Dylan, you're gonna have to serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but you're gonna have to serve somebody. He's got this real froggy little voice, right? But do you have any idea the kind of impact that Bob Dylan has, as an artist, has made on artists around the world? People that have covered his songs, like we mentioned Adele. She covered, Make You Feel My Love. Guns N' Roses covered Knock Knock Knocking on Heaven's Door. You've got the Chemical Brothers, Ozzy Osbourne, Kelly Clarkson, Green Day, Jimi Hendrix, Jack Johnson, Norah Jones, Johnny Cash. I could go on and on and on and on. But from every walk of life, not even just one R&B or rock, or at every walk of life has done a Bob Dylan song, right? It didn't stop him. Let's take another guy, Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong's dad told him, Louis, give it up. You've got the froggiest voice in the world. You're a great trumpet player. Go back to playing trumpet. Stay on the trumpet. Don't play. Don't sing. You're embarrassing yourself, right? And so what does he do? He goes on to write, "What a Wonderful World," right? You know it. That song's, I think, in the top 10 most requested movie soundtrack songs of all time. And look who's covered his music. Coldplay, Sarah Brightman, Michael Bublé, Ministry, a metal band, Rod Stewart, right? And look who he's influenced. Guys like Andre Crouch, who also has a very froggy voice, right? Who's arguably maybe one of the greatest, if not the greatest, gospel artist of all time. right? He helped do the backgrounds to The Lion King and things like, I mean, you're talking, now let's talk about Randy Newman, You got a friend in me, you got a friend in me, right? Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. He also did Monsters, Inc., Bugs Life, Seabiscuit, Leatherheads. I mean, I could go on and on and on about the Grammys and all the things he's won, Short People Got No Reason to Live. I say that, guys, because the idea that it's given over to an elite group of people and only these guys are allowed to do it, these singer guys over there, they're only the ones that are allowed to do it. I'm here to tell you it's just not true. You, if you want to apply yourself, you can be and do anything you want to be. In fact, like I said, most of the guitar players that I teach right now are fronting all their own bands and were always subject to the singer. It was always, I'm going to let the singer do it, because they never saw themselves as the singer. And now they're fronting their own groups and they're kicking major butt. A singer is only a singer because he's got the guts to be one. Thank you for listening.